Welcome back to the Keep On Growing podcast. This is Mike Van Duzy, and I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. We did. The rain's finally letting up, so I'm able to get outside and do some of these projects that we're talking about. And before we get started, I want you guys to go down in the comments and let me know what you think about any one of these subjects or all four of them, or don't Google them. Don't look it up. I just want to know there's no right or wrong answer. I just want to see what everyone's perception of these terms are. One's permaculture, sustainability, self-sufficiency, and the last one's homesteading. So you guys just let me know what you think either of those are. If you're doing or practicing any of them, tell me what you're doing. And this is going to be what we're going to do going forward. As you know, we started working on some projects with traditional gardening and soil, and we're still doing the hydroponics, and we're going to try and incorporate a little bit of both. Now, the first year is probably going to be a little boring. I'm just going to be straight up with y'all because I'm going to be working on building the soil. And that's just like building a foundation and getting things right. And we've got very sandy soil here. We've been mulching an area that's about 800 square feet total. It's a little odd shape, but wherever you see my videos at, I kind of measured it off, and it comes out to about 848. So about 850 square feet, which is about, I think, a sixth of an acre or something. So not very big. And we don't have very much room to go. So what we're going to be doing is practicing. We're going to be setting up certain systems, and it's going to start with the soil. And we're not planning on making this our retirement home. We're not going to, stay here forever. And as we think about where we want to move, and we start looking at spaces, Keely and I, and we start thinking about, indoor spaces and outdoor spaces, and what we're going to want to do, if we go and buy like our forever home, we're not going to want to move, and we're going to want to set up a food forest. And that's part of what the permaculture is and everything. And right now where we're at, we're going to be setting stuff up, and I think it's going to be really cool. And if anything, we'll just leave it, for whoever's here after us, they have a very cool backyard, because when we got here, it was nothing but sand, and they had two big pit bulls running around back there, and it was a total mess. So what you guys see in the video is what we've worked on since we started here. It was nothing but a dirt pit back there with some weeds, and we're going to try and make it a little bit of the soil gardening, the traditional gardening, and we're going to have a little section. It's going to be set up like a little hydroponic garden, and there's going to be some projects like you guys saw a little snippet of the last one where we kind of incorporate a little of both. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I just want to know what you all think about, these terms. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. And what really has gotten me excited is I started looking these things back up. And way back when I first started, before I even started making videos on YouTube, I was looking up, different things, sustainability, homesteading, and everything. And I was watching all these videos, and that must have been over 10 years ago. So some of these videos are popping up. And then the more I watch, YouTube starts popping up more and more. And I start recognizing videos that I watched like 14 or 16, 17 years ago. They're really old videos, but they bring back a lot of the feelings and a lot of the stuff that I was wanting to try when I first started out. So I'm watching these all again, and it's getting me excited. It's pretty cool. So I was just wanting to know what you guys think, because this is not going to be real strict about anything. And what got me excited about watching these older videos, I've been watching some newer videos too, and people going out and asking other people what they thought homesteading was, or what they thought permaculture was, and what's our other two, sustainability and self-sufficiency. And it got me excited because one video I was watching about homesteading, they were asking a lot of different people, and they said, people have different definitions, but nobody was really strict about it. And there's a lot of things you guys know over the years, especially with the internet. People take sides. It's got to be one way or the other. And if you do something, they're like, that's not cracky hydroponics, or that's not DWC, or that's not permaculture. And that's not no dig, you know, and people like to do that. And there's probably going to be a whole lot of that on this channel because we're not going to follow any strict guidelines. We're going to take all of these systems, we're going to find what works. We're going to make it easy and affordable. And that's going to start with Marty's Garden. Thank you for the help. Y'all go check out his channel and watch what he's doing. He's working with the no dig gardens. That's what I'm going to be doing. He's a worm wrangler. He's got vermiculture going on. So he's got different sections. If you go check out his page, and if you guys want to start a worm farm or worm bed or whatever, I'm going to be probably changing my compost out over to like a worm bed or a worm farm, or I haven't decided yet. So like I said, there's not going to be any strict guidelines that we follow, and it's going to be trying to do things easy and affordable. It's going to be the big thing so that people can get started. And that's why I want to start here on my little tiny backyard. Like I said, 850 square feet. And I want to show you that we'll have traditional gardening, we'll have hydroponics, we'll have a mix of both. We'll have all of that in this tiny, tiny, tiny little space that even if you've got a smaller space than that, that you can incorporate one or two or just little bits of this. So it's not like we're going to turn our entire backyard into a food forest. You know, 850 square feet is not a whole lot of space for a whole lot of trees, right? So we got a couple of loquat trees, which goes back to my childhood. That's going to be one of the videos in that. I won't spend. I could talk like an hour about that on this subject, but we got a couple of trees to put up. We've got some bushes, and we're going to be looking at long-term stuff. Even though we don't plan on being here forever, we want to make it as enjoyable as possible. Right now, we want to take the steps where, just like you guys, if you just have a plain backyard and maybe you got a couple potted plants or something, and you've thought about starting a garden, but you don't want to go through all the motions of tearing up the sod and tilling and weeding and doing all of that. What we're going to do is try to do some systems, put some systems in place to make it easy. And that's why we want to start with the no dig garden. And we're going to put down cardboard, and we've been mulching for years, so most of the weeds are gone. It's going to be easy for us, but I want you guys to kind of see this and go along with the process, because if you're talking about eating and growing your own food and being self-sufficient, you're talking about a lifestyle change, right? You're not thinking about doing it as a hobby. If you just want to grow a tomato in a pot, that's fine. You can do that. You want to grow a little bonsai, you want to, you know, whatever you want to do. If you want to do it on a small scale, you can do it. If you want to grow some of your own food where you're cutting down part of your grocery bill and you're providing for yourself and your family, maybe even your friends and your community. If you want to do a little bit of that, we want to show you guys how you can get started. And that's what you got to do. That's why we're going to show you going through the motions from the very beginning, because a lot of these videos out here have people that have been doing it for 10, 20 years already, right? And they go, well, this is what we did way back when, you know, when they started. What we want to do is show you guys from the very beginning. So I've got my soil, it's sandy soil, but we've been mulching for we've been here about 6 years. We've been throwing down mulch every year. So, you know, you don't have to go that far. We're going to show you how we're going to do it. We're going to start the no dig method. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited about it. So like I said, get down there in the comments and tell me what you think each one of these mean: permaculture, sustainability, self-sufficiency, and homesteading. And you could do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, but I just want as much input as I can going forward from here, what everybody's preconceived notions of it is. And like I said, we're not going to be following any strict guidelines. We're going to be taking a little from all of it, just like I did with my hydroponics when I found the crack key method. But I use some things from biointensive farming and Larry Hall's gutter system. There's a lot of different things that are out there, and there's a lot of things like with the permaculture and sustainability and homesteading and all of that. So obviously I'm not going to have a herd of goats in the back or a bunch of chickens in the city, which I love chickens, and I hope that I can do that someday. But we're going to take anything that we can so that all of you out there, no matter where you live or what your situation is, that you can take little bits of this and you can get started, and any little bit helps, right? So you guys, I'm excited about it. I'm stoked. Marty, thanks for your help. All of you, get out there, share this up, live to inspire, keep on growing, be the change. We'll catch you next time.